correct because you want to indicate that these buttons do something different than these choices here. But I think there are elements of both of these that are really good, right? So here, the fact that the character feels like they're in a space, you could actually use motion or like swiping the character from one station to the next. Here, you never are making more than one choice per screen, right? So you could think about combining these approaches. You could think about sort of iterating each approach to address the weaknesses in a different way, right? But there are problems with both of these and strengths with both of these.
The things I noticed are, the idea, the concept of an arrow indicating that you're going to the next thing might not be what the kids can kind of connect to. They might just need, the other one had like a check mark. It's like, basically, here's the screen. When you're done, you indicate yes, and then it knows that it takes you to the next screen. It doesn't have to say, follow this line.
Right. So, maybe you can't select between these, right? It's just, here's the first thing to customize, check. Here's the second thing to customize, check. And if you want to go through it again, you just go through the 4 steps again and re-customize your character.
Another thing about the Sago Mini, and I think you'll find in other apps, is that the thing that will help a lot is the juice. Do you know what the concept of juice is? Basically the UI interactivity, like I saw, even when trying to demonstrate it, Jess was like making the sound effect, because it kind of
wasn't it? I didn't even notice that.
And that isn't necessarily only a reaction to what you do, although of course, but when you come to a new screen, maybe it goes and it shows you that each of these things are buttons or are choices. Like it it shows you what you can interact with by giving it some motion when the screen loads. Things like that, and the sounds.
That's right. So that's a reason why you might want to get. So if these are the screens where you're having the most trouble, you might want to try to get to polish on these specific interactions faster than the ones that are already where the basic interaction is working, right? Don't polish the things that are working, because polish there will just make it work better, right? But here, right, iterating to have one choice per screen and think about arrow versus check or whatever it is, and get that juice in there as quickly as you can. That should be a top priority, even if you're not changing anything about the underlying mechanics. Good. Excellent observations, juicy problem solving.